A ground that barely needs an introduction. The grand theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. And our live game is Manchester United against Paris Saint-Germain. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Becklin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. So the two starting lineups. We're underway. The Red Devils lost in the first leg away from home, and that's a defeat that leaves them on the brink of an exit. Only a win will do, and a hefty one at that. Zaire Emery, and back to base. And out to safety. Ramos. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Bruno Fernandes plays it out to the wing. Bruno Fernandes needed to come up with a better ball.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Shoots! The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hernandez. Zaire Emery. Vitinha. No, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Shaw. Shaw passes it through. And the flag has stayed down. Played into the middle. And the defence can get it clear. Out to the left it goes. Tries lifting it over. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Unbelievable.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Look, Volleys can be worked on and improvements can be made, but in the moment it takes timing and balance to catch the perfect spot on the ball to produce brilliance like that. That is absolutely magnificent.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? E.Williams. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And the ball's come out! Mado. Shaw. Mado. Bruno Fernandes with the ball through. And he's there to hoof it away. Promising cross. Zaire Emery. Neves plays it out to the wing. Mendes. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. Hit into the middle. Massive leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, they have lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Aimed long and direct. Vitinha. Hakimi. Dembele. Be a throw-in. Umbuemo pumps it upfield. Straight run, this is covered quite a distance. Scalia. Boots it upfield. Wan-Bissaka. United are trailing here with the first half almost done. Knocks it towards the front. Too much on that, it's gone out. Hakimi. Hernandez. Mendes. Forward it goes. Who's going to make this theirs? It's come loose.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Tries a through ball. And that's been repelled. It's up to head it! And we've reached half-time.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Bueno, Bruno Fernandes, he's away! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Hernandez. Vitinha. Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Wan-Bissaka battles to win it back. Sesko. Mado. Lobs it in gently. It'll be a throw-in. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Mendes. To the keeper and go again. Gets it upfield. Oh, good interception. Sesko.
Paris Saint-Germain have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Play it out to the wing. Clears it out of harm's way. Has a hit! That was a matter of inches.
Well, I think the keeper knows all too well that there was no getting anywhere near that. That's a big escape.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Shaw. Shaw crosses into the box. No, not the best of headers. Hakimi, Vitinha, Hernandez. Manchester United haven't made a substitution yet. Mado, thrust towards the front line. Now the pass. Out to the left it goes. Swung in towards the middle. Hernandez. Diallo gets good distance on it. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, they would seem to have made the right choice to...
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Shaw. Looks to slip it through. Shaw with the cross. Good clearance and very necessary. What a throw in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Shot at goal! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Great challenge. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. De Ligt gets it away. Sesko plays it out to the wing. Timely intervention. It's a loose ball. That intervention was very necessary. Towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Spoon forward. Neves. Barcola. So not long left in this now. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Here's the ball in.
Well, without the support, he had to avoid crossing that, but he just didn't have the patience.
Bruno Fernandes passes it through. Into the last 5 minutes. Bruno Fernandes sticks in a foot to win it back. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Eugine. That's not going to find its target. Bruno Fernandes. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
The keeper is trying to organise his defence here. He knows this could be pivotal.
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. He's dealt with that well. And the volley. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he has a bit of a reputation from that sort of range, Peter, and he can't half-smack one.
Ramos. Neves. Goes wide. Now here's the through ball. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. That's it! They are out! Beaten in the first leg, beaten again in the second. There is little room for argument. They were second best. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, losing is never a nice experience, especially in knockout football, and it's all about learning from your mistakes and growing as a team. So this can act as a good learning curve for them. In defeat, there are still positives to take from this.
A ground that barely needs an introduction, the Grand Theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. And here we have Manchester United awaiting the challenge from Tottenham Hotspur. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
The whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, we all know that Harry Maguire has come under a lot of scrutiny over the years, Peter. But I think he's passed most tests with flying colours. It'll be interesting to see how the opposition might test him using pace. Because if he has a weakness, then it's the fact that he's a little slow on the turn. Though it's usually something he can make up for with his reading of the game.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Tosses it through, gets it, and now what? It's gone a long way up and away. United are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries, so it's an opportunity for the manager to shuffle his pack.
Thiago. Tottenham Hotspur were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Played in deep, great leap! Good delivery, no joy.
Yeah, and he probably didn't get the cleanest of contacts there either. You know, I think he went for too much power with his header.
Sesko. Wan-Bissaka battles to win it back. Into the channel. Header! Goal! Manchester United! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Manchester United give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Red Devils are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5. It's a loose ball. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery. They've managed to get it away.
Spence.
Needed a better pass there. Back to the keeper and go again. Ugarte. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Matheus Cunha. Looks like a good ball through. Plays it into the box. He's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Turns and goes back. Oh, bang on target. Threatening to pull clear. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Chip through. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Away from immediate danger. Gets it back. Bruno Fernandes. Pumps it into the area. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Up to meet it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, the keeper ended up a spectator there. He was wrong-footed and stranded, and for me, I think he was left praying.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Goes for goal! Good wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Spoon forward. Sa. He'll try from distance. Now the pass. There's no flag. United get it back again. Kulusevski. Now it's Madison. Kulusevski. Looks to slip it through. Out of play for a goal kick. Done very well to intervene. Gets it upfield. Brings it forward. Tries a through ball. There's the whistle for half-time. Would you review the first half?
Manchester United now have a decision to make. Do they look to add to their 2 goals, or will they be confident of defending them? They just need to be clear about their second half intentions. That's important.
The Red Devils ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. Mount. Sesko plays it out to the wing. Chance! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And out to safety. Thiago sticks in a foot to win it back. So what now? Randall. Now it's Madison. Randall! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Gets up to head it! It's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Floats one over. Defence has got rid of that. Delivers across. Madison knocks it away. Spence clears it out of harm's way. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Passes it through. He's in! Can he put it away? Thiago pumps it upfield.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Thrust towards the front line. Bruno Fernandes. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
Spence. Now the pass. Now it's Thiago. Who's going to make this theirs? Gets into some space. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Randall. Madison. Looked to me as if they've been rocked by that goal.
Yeah, they say that 2-0 is a dangerous lead to have, but obviously only if you concede the next, and that they've done now, so they've got to put the nervousness to one side and get back to what they were doing before.
Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Randall. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Tries the route one option. Romero. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Let's put a stop to that. And it's Thiago. Madison. Trying to throw in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Maciej Cunha. Looks to slip it through. And a shot!
Well, I think they're showing a lot of courage in looking for another goal, but if it backfires, the coach will certainly come in for some criticism. They need to keep the ball.
Shaw. Can he find a finish now? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
There was very good technique and purity behind the hit, but the accuracy was just a little off there, Peter.
Mount. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Battles to win it back. United need to hold on for a few more moments. Has a pop! Thiago. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the ribbons are attached. The name has been engraved. Now the sparkling trophy in front of the loyal fans, ready to be handed to the champions. And now the formal coronation. Acknowledgement of the best team through a long, demanding campaign. So much hard labour, and now so great a reward. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Liverpool against Manchester United. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Becklin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
We can have a look at them now. Alisson keeps goal. Gomez, Godin, Frimpong, Robertson, McAllister, Mohamed Salah, Jota, Szoboszlai, Wirtz, Isak, tasked with leading the line. Off we go then. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. So astute defending to ensure they got no further. Aimed long and direct. And he's made certain that won't get through. Godin pumps it upfield. The Red Devils are the most prolific team in the league this season. Has a hit! Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Bruno Fernandes pushes it out wide. There's no flag. Meets it first time. Oh, good delivery, almost a perfect outcome.
Liverpool didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Szoboszlai, Isak. The Reds are on a good run here at home, unbeaten in the last 5. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Mohamed Salah gets it back. It'll be a throw-in. Good steal, he just read it. Where to from here? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Isak. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Passes it through. Tries a through ball. Who's going to make this theirs? Well positioned to make that interception. E.Williams. Isak. Looks like a good ball through. Hits one! Knocks it away. Jota. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? He's got away with one there. Spoon forward. Battles to win it back. Manchester United have a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Now the pass. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Oh, good interception. Sesko. The defence can get it clear. Looks to dink one in. Gomez gets it away. Isak is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Clears it out of harm's way. Looks to slip it through. Tries a through ball. He's found his man. This could fall anywhere. It's gone a long way up and away. Looks like a good ball through. Great run this. He's covered quite a distance. Great reaction. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Get a throw in. Umbuemo tries to get it forward quickly. Played out to the right. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Vince. That's a throw. Szoboszlai. Forward it goes. Now the pass. Passes it through. Sesko! Too close for comfort. Robertson finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Jota boots it upfield. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Isak pins it out wide. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Mbuemo. Robertson does well there, alert. It's a loose ball. Eugine can hoist it clear. Sesko tries a through ball. Looks to bypass the midfield. Out towards the flank. Now the pass. It's come loose. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. And the second half gets underway. No score in the first half, who's ready to go for it now? Bruno Fernandes plays it out to the flank. Looks like a good ball through. Aimed long and direct. Bruno Fernandes looks to thread it through. United came in for a lot of criticism from some sections of the crowd following that crushing defeat. It is bounce back time now. Meno. Szoboszlai. Isak. Meno. And he's cut it out. Tries the route one option. Mbuemo.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. The players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Maguire. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Isak. Now it's Chiesa. Isak. There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gomez. And now they can launch a counter. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off. Yeah, it would seem a little too far out. This will probably be a think far post.
The Red Devils have a sub ready to come on. Oh, what a save! He had a long way to go.
Well, what a tester for the goalkeeper, because it was struck with real venom, and I thought he dealt with it really well.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Bruno Fernandes is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and they've made him a clear target of their focus to keep him as quiet as they possibly can.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Aimed in towards the centre. Can he find a finish now? Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Further checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. United put themselves into the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Bruno Fernandes pumps it upfield. Chiesa goes long and forward. Isak chipped through. Lorenzo Insigne. Insigne delivers. And back out it comes. Whipped it again. Away from immediate danger. McAllister. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Eugine plays it out to the wing. Oh, he's come flying in. Goes for the cross. And that's been repelled. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Isak. Looks to slip it through. Now here's the through ball. It's there to get rid. Can he put it away? Saved only by poor finishing. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Gomez. Jota. Out to the left it goes. And it's Insigne. Oh, clinging on for the points here, right at the end. So not long left in this now. Liverpool look as though they are missing out on the big European prize. Could try cutting inside here. Shaw passes it through. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Who's going to make this theirs? Shaw pumps it forwards. United need to hold on for a few more moments. Tries a through ball. Jota plays it out to the wing.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Chiesa. 4 extra minutes added on. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Keeper's got good distance on that. Meno. Looks like a good ball through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Alisson gets it upfield. Jota. The final whistle. Manchester United hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. The end of the game. Reflections?
Manchester United made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style.
So which one will it be? It must be one or the other, and we'll know soon enough. The final about to get underway. And our live game is Manchester City against Manchester United. A moment for pride and reflection as players and supporters stand for the national anthems. The lineups, we can have a look at them now. Stones, Ruben Dias, Pedro, Vidio, Rodri, Kovacic, Reinders, Foden, Doku. So what are we to expect in this final?
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Mano. Crunching tackle. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Will be a throw-in. Maguire charges in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rodri does well there, alert. Foden. So what now? Knocks it towards the front. Now the pass. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Foden tries running with the ball at his feet. Looks like a good ball through. Gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Still going. Where to next? Aimed long and direct. Mount. Out to the left it goes. Looks to slip it through. Hits it first time! Saved only by poor finishing. Ruben Dias. Right this. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Played out to the right. Right this. Foden. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's a loose ball. Goes for the cross. He's dealt with that well. Bruno Fernandes. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mount. Pedro. Bruno Fernandes with the ball through. Can he find a finish now? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, one moment there was a little bit of space, Peter, they could have worked with, but the next it was shut down, and it was shut down extremely well.
Pedro. Foden. Kovacic. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Tries a through ball. Now the pass. Away from immediate danger.
Vidio.
Reinders. Haaland. Looks like a good ball through. Get a throw in. He's gone for it! Goal! City! That could turn out to be a big, big goal! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Kovacic passes it through. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Foden. Rodri tries the route one option. Ugarte. Rodri gets it back.
Vidio.
Reinders. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Thrust towards the front line. Diogo Dalot. Good. Bruno Fernandes is the guilty party there. Managed to get it away. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Manchester United weren't at their best in that first half and clearly need some motivation and a tactical tweak or two from the manager at half-time, and I think they need more from it.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken. Pass, but not the most accurate.
Vidio.
Doku. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Rodri. Pedro. Oh, he's come flying in. Haaland. And it's Kovacic. Out wide to the right. Now it's Foden. Firmly met.
I think he'll take some stick for that. There was a box full ready and waiting.
Looks to slip it through. Tries a through ball. A chance! Good strong hand by the keeper. Rodri gets good distance on it. Haaland. Thiago. Ruben Dias. Vidio. Thiago. Passes it through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Clears it out of harm's way. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Haaland. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. That's a throw. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Foden. Yeah, he's fouled him there. That is simply superb! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Unbelievable.
And with that goal comes comfort! Oh, that is a bit special. Eugine.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Vidio tries to switch the play. Has it out wide now. Hoisted towards the area. And back out it comes.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Eugine. Bruno Fernandes is being picked on here.
Well, closing him down first, Peter, is a very necessary step in preventing them from building attacks.
It's in!
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
The Red Devils have decided now is the time to make their final change.
I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here.
Kovacic. Vidio. Savio. It'll be a throw-in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Looks like a good ball through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Mano. Foden comes sliding in. Zirkzee. Rodri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Shaw with the cross. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Oh, good interception. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rapidly approaching the end. Just a few moments from glory. Played out to the wing. Just couldn't turn it in.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Into the channel. And the keeper's in command. Foden. Rodri. Matheus Nunes. Foden. Plays it over to the other flank. 4 extra minutes added on. E.Williams. Spoon forward. Hurtles into the tackle. Savio. Thiago tries a through ball. Chance! Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They worked.
United are out. The Red Devils fall at the final hurdle. They gave it everything, but it was a bridge too far. Well, these are the moments seared forever painfully on the memory of fans and players. After a campaign of so many highs and lows, the glory has gone away.
It's impossible to have any idea what these players are feeling. They knew coming into today's game that...
A very warm welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. And here we have Manchester United against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Then the lineups for this game. So it's down to business here. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Odegaard tries a through ball. Deftly done. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Odegaard! Oh, what a save! He had a long way to go.
Well, what a tester for the goalkeeper, because it was struck with real venom, and I thought he dealt with it really well.
Away from immediate danger. It's broken loose. Forward it goes. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the wing. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Odegaard gets it away. Arsenal have the league's best defensive record. Ball's out on the left now. Hoisted towards the area. Good clearance and very necessary. Bruno Fernandes. He's there to get rid. Fired in from distance. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, they do like to operate with a high line. It's risky if the ball's not pressed and the line isn't straight.
Out to the left it goes. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Bruno Fernandes passes it through. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Gabriel. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Aimed in towards the centre, and that's been repelled. Crosses one in. He comes flying in! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Ah, strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
He is now just one behind the competition's top scorer. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Havertz. Leno. Played it early. Towering header! Pumps it into the area. And through to the goalkeeper. Gabriel. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Saka. Rice. Aimed forward. Havertz plays it out to the wing. Arsenal get it back again. Really well taken goal.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Speculative strike. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
And that is going out for a goal kick. Saliba. Sesko! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Gets up to head it! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, didn't catch it right. Sesko. Umbremo. Odegaard. Havertz. Odegaard. Saka. Meno. Sesko. Coaxed out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. Great leap! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
The whistle for half-time.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're off again. He's made sure that won't get through. Now the pass. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. It's Fernandes! And he's there to make a great save.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Leap! Final touch was poor.
Well, you can sense they're really going for it now. This is gung-ho, and only a goal will do for them.
Bruno Fernandes tries the route one option. Rice. Gabriel pushes it out wide. Mikel Merino gets into a dangerous position. Meno. Eugine. It's a long forward pass. Hit into the middle. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
And it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Oh, he really wanted that.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Umbremo. And out to safety. Almost an hour gone. Manchester United yet to make a change here. Looks like a good ball through. Towering header! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
He put on quite a show there.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Havertz. Rice. Havertz has made his mark on this game. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space and wider.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Bruno Fernandes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gets it upfield. And he's made certain that won't get through. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
Oh, not the best of headers.
Okay, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Gabriel, spoon forward. Rice. Mendes. Thrust towards the front line. Bruno Fernandes cuts it out. It's come loose. Out for a throw. The Red Devils look as though they're about to make a change. So he's got himself a goal, and now he gets himself an ovation on the way off.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Disappointing finish in the end. Needed a better pass there. Rice. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Havertz. Looks to slip it through. Pumps it upfield. Umbuemo tries a through ball. He's through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Aimed long and direct. Out wide to the right. Merino passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Plays it out to the flank. Whipped in. Firmly met. Cut out in the nick of time. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
United need to hold on for a few more moments. That's put paid to a promising move. Now the pass. Matches Cunha. Gets it into the middle. And that's out of reach. Time added on 4 minutes. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Gets up to head it! And time is up. Manchester United, winners by the odd goal. It really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, look, Peter, no matter what the circumstances, in my career there was always a call for ending the season on a winning note, go out on a high, and then obviously a more forensic...